Hi, Charlie. Okay, looking at your collage here. Um, I can't remember off the top of my head which color scheme you said. I think you said it was a split complement, but I'm not positive. So I didn't see it in your description for the project. You didn't submit one, so I'm guessing. But be sure to double check that. The reason is because by the time people are usually done with their projects, what can happen is that when they overlay things or use the blending modes or change opacity colors, their colors change fairly dramatically. So just be sure that your colors are correct. Like this one reads like a violet or possibly a shift of magenta. This one is a red, and then this one is a blue-green or a cyan green. So I just don't know, since I just can't tell for sure what your intention is. So I feel like it could be correct, but I need to make sure that like this color didn't shift. If I look at if we just look at the like color wheels in general, if we go over on this side, it kind of makes sense, except then this is orange instead of red. If we go over here and we have blue, cyan, green, and red, that makes sense. But this blue really got shifted and I have a feeling it's because of opacity change. So yeah, just double check those things, make sure that they are working well, and then you might need to find another spot to put the opacity change in order for, for something like this, it could be, since you're keeping the elements pretty minimal, maybe text could be, each letter of the text could have a different layer of opacity or something like that, just to make sure you've got it, but it's not overwhelming it and changing it too much. In terms of the other items, you have two kinds of lines. You definitely have two kinds of shapes. You've got text, clipping mask. I can't remember if we did the clipping mask or not. At the moment, it feels like it's missing, but maybe it's placed within a rectangle in the background. I don't remember. So definitely make sure you have a clipping mask. And in terms of the other ones, again, I just can't tell for levels of opacity, your blending modes, and your layer effects. I feel like you definitely have at least one. Like that feels like a drop shadow there, but I can't tell about the other ones yet. So I will trust you to make sure that those are there. And then, of course, your final thing of the groups. I definitely can't see that until I see your PSDs, which I will see on Wednesday evening. You'll submit them by Wednesday night. But if you need another extra day or so, that's okay. Since I was late in getting these to you guys, if you need a couple more days, that's okay. I already switched it from Monday to Wednesday, but you could submit them by Friday instead. Now, one change to the calendar that you might have missed the announcement for today is that I'm requiring mandatory attendance on February 21st, which is Monday. We really need to talk about Illustrator together as a group, and because I was sick on Wednesday, I just couldn't do that. So I'd prefer to do it in person rather than by video. I just want to it's a big step. It's a very different software, so I just want to talk people through it. So I will see you Monday.